We're in Koh Lanta, Thailand.
And we're turning very brown.
Turning very brown? No, baby. We're not brown. We're not even coffee color.
You're not even coffee color?
We're not even iced latte. We're the same color. What are you talking about?
I'm the milk tea color already.
Milk tea?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You like a lot of cream in your milk tea, huh? This is Dan of Vagabond Buddha. I'm going to show you videos and pictures of Koh Lanta, Thailand, as I discuss why I believe it's a great place to consider for low-cost retirement and living. But don't write anything down as you listen. Everything I say is in writing at Vagabond Buddha with Google Map links. Just click the link in the notes below the YouTube video to read Koh Lanta, Thailand, livability factors, cost of living, best area to stay, best tours, cheapest flights, beach tour video and Google Map, and food and experiences for digital nomads, plus our best retire cheap in paradise locations in the world. This is my Koh Lanta, Thailand Retire Cheap Guide. I was last year in Koh Lanta 3 years ago, right before I started Vagabond Buddha. I really enjoyed working and living here, so why not return? Chung Hoi and I headed here to enjoy a month of working at 𝐂𝐒𝐕𝐈𝐿.org. 𝐂𝐒𝐕𝐿.org is one of the biggest hangouts for digital nomads in Thailand. They have amazing Thai food, a great tropical co-working environment, and cheap packages for weeks or months. The packages include a place to stay, a separate place to work, Wi-Fi at both, 2 meals a day, and social activities. And the social activities are crucial for digital nomads that travel alone. You can get lonely sometimes out on the road. Plus you can network and learn more about what other digital nomads do to make money. I catalog the best live or retire cheap places in the world. Koh Lanta, Thailand is definitely one of the possibilities to live or retire cheap, whether or not you are a digital nomad. There's a link here to my developing catalog of the best places in the world to live or retire cheap. You can also subscribe to Vagabond Buddha YouTube channel and watch us travel the world. Link provided on the webpage, or you can just click the link here on the video, the bottom right hand corner. If you'd like to learn how to live anywhere or everywhere in the world with possibly less money than you're spending living in your home country, grab a free copy of my ebook, Fire Your Boss and Travel the World. You'll see the link there on the webpage. We're flying to Penang, Malaysia tomorrow. In fact, we're at the airport right now. You probably hear airport noises around me right now. Stay tuned for our post for Penang, Malaysia. Okay, Koh Lanta livability factors. As I say, we just completed 4 weeks here. Koh Lanta is an island in the Krabi province of Thailand. I would characterize Koh Lanta as more of a laid-back hippie area of Thailand versus somewhere like Phi Phi or Phuket, which are more high-energy, crowded, tourist, and younger. Koh Lanta's sort of a Bob Marley resort feeling. When you visit the beachside bamboo huts that line the west coast of Koh Lanta, you'll get what I mean. The cost of living is rising here, but it's still lower than many parts of the world. A low cost of living is just the first question I ask when deciding whether to investigate the best live or retire cheap places in the world. That's why I also provide my livability factors. Each factor is rated individually, high, medium, or low, and then the overall desirability of a destination is considered. Okay, walkability has low walkability here. At first you may think this is a place you won't need a car because it's a relatively small island, but it's too spread out and too warm much of the year to walk. And as you'll see in the map for the scooter tour, it's 25 kilometers long. If you just pick one beach neighborhood with a decent grocery store and stay there, you probably won't need a car. But this is not a place where everything is in walking distance and there's no public transportation. and your life will likely be lived all over the island. Typical of most of Asia, there are scooters everywhere and not so many cars, but the young people here, both the tourists and the locals, drive scooters at crazy speeds and run into each other once in a while. So don't be tempted to buy a scooter for everyday life. It's okay to play the scooter death lottery if you're only here for a few weeks like we were, but if you move here, you're better off with a car or truck if somebody does something stupid. You can buy an older small car here with air conditioning. We were here for a month and saw 2 older cars advertised on the Lanta Facebook expat page. You can always, by the way, link provided on the web page, you can always flag down a 3-wheel tuk-tuk taxi to get around. Internet. Hi, Koh Lanta has fairly decent internet speeds. That shouldn't be an issue here. Food. Fair prices in restaurants, unknown prices if you cook at home. I've easily spent more than a year of my life in Thailand, and I've never cooked at home. Sure, I've made oatmeal in the morning, coffee and microwave popcorn, but I've never cooked a meal. In Koh Lanta, an entree in a sit-down family restaurant ranges from about 120 baht to 250 baht, or $4 to $8 US. If you go to a high-end Western resort, you can easily pay 500 baht for an entree, which is $17, or you can find cheap street food. You can get Thai pancakes or pad Thai and other types of common Thai dishes from a food cart for 30 to 80 baht, which is about $1 to $2.60. The night food market in Old Town, link provided, has meals ranging from 30 baht to 90 baht, which is like $1 to $3. A glass of wine in a beachside hut is about 120 to 160 baht, or $4 to $6. A small beer in a beachside hut is about 70 to 100 bahts. That's $2 to $3. A tall beer at the 7-Eleven is 60 baht for $2 US. You can find beer in quantity on sale at the grocery store for much cheaper, maybe even half that price. Okay, weather. The average high for the year ranges from 87 87 Fahrenheit, which is about 30 Celsius in September, to 93 or 34 Celsius in March. The average low ranges from 74 Fahrenheit or 23 Celsius in December to 78 or 25 Celsius in June. Not a crazy variance either way in terms of year-round temperatures. The real season is the amount of rain that falls. May through October receives about 10 inches of rain per month, or 250 millimeters. November through April receives about 5 inches, or 150 millimeters. Things to do. There's scuba diving, beaches, yoga, Thai boxing, volleyball, fishing, snorkeling. There's gyms here. You can run on the beach, swim, kayak, body surf. I didn't see any surfboards while I was here. The surf's kind of mild for that, but you can body surf. I didn't see any kite surfers, but there was enough wind. This is a simple island life here. That sums it up for things to do. Okay, social considerations. It seems that everywhere you go here, people speak English, but most of the locals speak resort-style English. They'll be able to understand most of your needs. You'll meet a few Thai people with a deep understanding of conversational English, but more often you'll need to learn some Thai if you want to form deeper bonds with the locals. There are 3 major groups of locals living here. There's Thai Muslims, Thai Sea Gypsies, and Thai ethnic Chinese. Everyone seems to get along very well. If any trouble erupts, it's often just a drunk tourist. There's a group of expats living here that might help you find odds and ends that you can't seem to find on your own. There's an expat link here provided. Real estate. I've seen a small 2-bedroom concrete home for sale as little as 40,000 US. I never recommend buying in a foreign country until you've lived in the place for at least 2 years. It's easier to buy than sell, so just rent until you're sure you want to live here. Year-round rental contracts range from about $250 per month for a one-bedroom apartment up to about $600 a month for a two-bedroom house. Could you please leave a comment, share, subscribe if the feeling strikes? Your kindness will move us up in Google and YouTube search rankings, so that would help our business grow faster. Thanks in advance for that. Okay, Koh Lanta overall desirability score, I would say medium high in terms of retiring cheap in paradise. I could see myself living in Koh Lanta, but not more than 2 to 3 months of the year. I could live in Thailand all year, but I would probably spread my time in 2 to 3 places. Chiang Mai is great, except during the crop burn off season. More on that later, we'll be posting. I really loved Karen Beach, but only 3 to 4 months per year. Bangkok is another great place for 3 to 4 months per year. I go once a year to Bangkok for my medical and dental checkups. Thailand's clearly in my top 5 countries in the world to live or retire cheap. But it's so easy and cheap to move around Thailand. Why get stuck in one spot? Actually, I would say the same thing about the entire world. Why not enjoy it all? Just apportion your time to your favorites once you discover what they are. Please subscribe to Vagabond Buddha or our YouTube channel to find out all the best live or retire cheap places around the world. I've been to 65 countries so far. I started in 2007. Just come to Vagabond Buddha and click the Retired Cheap reports link if you'd like to see all the reports we've created. Koh Lanta cost of living. The numbers for cost of living are an integration of my experience and numbers I got from Numbeo. These numbers do not include Koh co-working space and the meal plan we got. I've talked about that on the Digital Nomad video. Just come to the webpage and watch that. I'm not going to repeat it. But if you're a digital nomad, it's definitely something you want to know, and it's cheap and lovely. Okay, so for someone who's just coming here and living a more typical life, not working as a digital nomad, your living expenses are going to run from about 500 to 800 or 1,000 depending on your lifestyle. The above numbers are for one person who do not include, and by the way, there's a table that covers where that range comes from and lets you know how much you'll spend in each area. But it does not include alcohol, tours, medical, or extras. I do not guarantee these prices for anyone, and here's a link explaining how the table works. It's all on the web page here. Just click the link in the notes below the YouTube video. Please book using our links to recommended flights, tours, or accommodations. You'll pay nothing extra, but we'll earn a small commission. Your kindness will help us make these travel guides and videos. Okay, best area to stay in Koh Lanta. There are 3 areas I like the most on Koh Lanta. There's the kohub.org apartment building and co-working office space, which is in the Long Beach area. I like the Long Beach area and its variety of restaurants, places to stay, and the general overall feeling of Long Beach. And there's a link here to show you, links here to show you these areas that I'm discussing. Another area I really like is the beach in front of and around, and the places, the neighborhood around the Roundhouse is really cool, link provided. And the area around the Why Not Bar, I like that area around the Why Not Bar. Those are the 3 areas I'd recommend. I also recommend places at various price points to stay, high, medium, and low. I've actually given you 3 choices at low here, and these are going to range anywhere from like $15 a night all the way up to a couple $100 a night. So these are picks for you. We stayed in, as I say, we stayed in the Koh apartments, and everything was great. If we're not digital nomads that needed the co-working space and the meal plans, we might stay in an Airbnb link provided for a month when we were in Koh Lanta. I do not recommend paying the quota rate when you're staying for a month in an Airbnb. Typically we'll make significantly lower offers on 5 or 10 different properties, and one of our favorites usually accepts our offer for a month's stay. Additionally, if you're new to Airbnb, there's a link here provided for you to try it out for a big discount. Just use that link. If you're enjoying this, could you please like it, share it, or comment? That will help us in the search rankings. Okay, cheapest flights to Koh Lanta. We almost always get our cheapest flights on Skyscanner. They have a web crawler that's constantly looking for the cheapest prices to fly all over the world. As usually, we found the cheapest flights to Koh Lanta on Skyscanner this time. The Thailand visa rules have changed this year. Make sure you read all about it. If you fly into Thailand, you're given 30 days now. If you arrive by land, say by ferry, you're only given 2 weeks, or train or bus, or however. If you arrive at one of the land entry points, you're only given 2 weeks as an American. But it depends on what passport you hold, so check into it. That's also, from what I understand, true for Canadians and Europeans and whatnot. But you can check into it. Link provided. We were going to take a ferry to Thailand from Malaysia, but changed our plans to fly when we heard we'd only get 2 weeks if we took the ferry, and so we flew in and got 30 days. Okay, best guided tours of Koh Lanta. There's a link provided here to the best tours. This link is for a tour aggregator, which means almost anybody can put their tours on this web page. So the prices are right, but you need to check in addition to price. Should you see how many reviews a tour has and read the customer's comments before deciding which tour is best for you. Look for the social proof before picking a tour. Okay, Koh Lanta Beach Scooter Tour. This is our tour. We watch the video. If it looks fun, rent a scooter. Click and then click the map we provided in Google Map and tour the beaches of Koh Lanta. The map will probably open up a web page depending on the configuration on your smartphone. If the directions appear in Thai when you open the map, that probably means you're using a web browser. So open up Google Maps on your smartphone instead, and then you can view the directions and you listen to them in English or whatever language you have your phone set to natively. Okay, digital nomads in Koh Lanta. Here are our best food experiences in Koh Lanta. There's also a video about it. We had purchased a meal ticket from 𝐂𝐲, so we only had to find one other meal each day. Mostly we just had oatmeal for breakfast, and then in the morning and then we had our lunch and dinner at 𝐂𝐲. The food at 𝐂𝐲 was amazing. So here is our other picks we really like. We really enjoyed Somewhere Else, link provided. The sumtam or papaya salad we had here was amazing for $3. They also have large beers for 120 baht, or about $4. That's about as cheap as it gets for a beachfront resort. The living room, we love the breakfast at this German bakery, link provided. Rare view, we enjoyed the view and the food at this restaurant in Old Town. The Old Town is the east side of Koh Lanta. You'll want to take a scooter ride over there and check out that side of town. It's the oldest part of Koh Lanta, and while you're there you can eat at our favorite restaurant, Rare View. Link provided with the Google Maps. You can go over there. Okay, walking tour, or walking street. The walking street has many food choices at reasonable prices. It starts in late afternoon, early evening, and you can go over there and find all sorts of Thai food for starting around 30, 40, 50 baht, which is like $1 on up. May's Kitchen, we had a decent meal here for the money, link provided. Vagabond Buddhist Kitchen, we just made oatmeal at home in the mornings, so I wasn't cooking much this time. If you're interested in the subject of present moment awareness, my new videos on that subject are now being posted at my new Present with Vagabond Buddha YouTube channel, link provided on the webpage. I started living internationally over 11 years ago. If you'd like to learn how to make money online or how to live internationally, possibly with less money than you spend at home, grab a free copy of my ebook, Fire Your Boss and Travel. This is Dan of Vagabond Buddha. Thank you for stopping by. The world is your home. What time will you be home for dinner? I'm not offering you any of the prices on this webpage. These are just my notes and estimates from the time of my visit and this YouTube post. Your costs will likely be drastically different based upon your spending habits, or if significant inflation or deflation occurs or the market changes after this post. I will not be updating these numbers until I'm on the ground again here and can verify new numbers. Again, thanks for listening. Dan of Vagabond Buddha.
So you like Koh Lanta? You don't like Koh Lanta?
You like Koh Lanta?
Yeah, I like Koh Lanta.
What do you like about Koh Lanta?
There's really tall Malaysian Chinese girl here. I like following around.
What
no,
happened to you?
no pinching.
Pinching where?
No pinching anywhere. What do you like about Koh Lanta?
No, it's just about food.
It's always about food with you.
The Koh the food.
You like the food. No shopping, no cutting, no dishes. So you like the food and the no, we don't have to cook, huh? Yeah.
No laundry, no cooking.
Yeah, we haven't been doing laundry or cooking. Man, that's crazy. And our laundry was costing us 40 baht per kg, which is like $1.25 or something per kg, which is 2.2 pounds for you Americans that are allergic to the decimal system, or the French kilometer system. I don't know what they call it, but so that's not, maybe twice a week at the most. So we're paying like $2 or $3 a week to get our laundry done. Our food's all included. We've shown you that already. If not, just go watch the Digital Nomad videos on the Koh Lanta webpage. It's our last sunset.
In Koh Lanta.
Yeah, I mean we're not dead tonight. We get to see a sunset. But we get to see a sunset tomorrow in Penang, Malaysia.
Oh no, we will arrive in Penang quite late.
Late?
6, 7 o'clock?
Oh, we fly 11 in the morning. You have a big layover?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Who chose the flight?
If you're saying that, it must be me. You'd be very delighted about the flight if you chose it. But you usually pick the flights. How did I pick one?
You insist on this one.
Okay. Well, next time we have to have you do everything because I do it wrong. Which I don't mind either. Let's have you do everything. You guys want to see the sunset? Alright, we'll show you.
There's no sunset right now.
It's almost. It's worth the look. It's still 20 minutes away. Oh well, we'll bring you back when it's sunsetting.